There, Max. What you looking at?
In,
What is that picture of?
this is cruise.
Oh, you're right. That's Mommy and Daddy and you on the cruise.
Look, that's where you park there to island.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
And that's Mommy to Jackson.
You're right. That's Mommy at Jackson's house. That's right.
Look, what's this? Mommy's sleeping.
Max is sleeping. That's where we slept on the cruise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. What's that?
Helicopter.
Max is flying a helicopter.
He's not flying.
Well, he's pretending to, right?
Yeah. Pretending too. In the airplane. And in the airplane. That's what I got. That's what I got.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay, he's in
Mommy,
the airplane.
we're having a thing here. Oh, what's that?
Max with his shark in the fountains.
In the whale pool on the ship. Remember?
Yeah. In the ship, you remember, yeah. That's
Oh, what's that?
That's the balloon.
Remember all those big balloons we took back from dinner with us?
Yes. Come to the right. You want?
That's
Oh,
Max
that's
finding
right.
our room way at the end of the hallway.
Yeah. And this is Max.
Thanks, babe.
This is for Max. Because he likes to watch her.
And that's Max eating dinner.
Yes.
Mom, I have ice water out here for you.
And that's Max's dinner.
That's right.
And that's Max saying there's there too. And that's him.
Now you wanna pick the photos up from the edge, not so much bending them like that. You wanna kind of pick them up nicely.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to pick up the photos. We don't want to bend all the photos, you see. We don't want to bend the photos, so we pick them up. Look, like by the edge, like this, you see. And you don't bend them.
Look, that's one.
That's one where you're standing with the chef. He's the chef that made all the food that we ate on the ship. He made all the.
This.
That's where Mommy and Daddy would relax while you were sleeping on the ship, taking your nap. And don't bend them. We'll pick them up from the edge, remember? That's Max.
Did I walk in front?
The whale pool. Yeah, we're just gonna see what Max's comments are. Let me see if he's in the shop.
Okay.
Mom,
I got your water
Max.
right up there.
It'd be in the show.
That's Max waiting to go to the show, waiting to see the show. That's
right.
The show part of the cruise? Yeah, these are more cruise pictures you haven't seen yet. That's Max waiting for the show. Remember those scenes?
And that's
Max loved the shows.
Max Eden. Max Eden.
That's how Max took his naps.
Pick up the pictures by the edges. Jackson's birthday party.
That's the birthday party.
Oh, is that Jackson's birthday party? I didn't see that one yet. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put these all in a pile.
Yeah.
Because what we're really trying to do right now is review. And these are supposed to be last.
This is my
not
little
first.
baby. That's actually my boy.
Alright.
I love this.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna open up the photo albums of Max when he's a little boy.
No, we're going to show these pictures.
Well, we're gonna be out of tape by the time we open
That's
the photo
not
albums.
picture.
Okay, time to look at the photo albums. Open the first one, Dad.
Okay, here we go.
What are these? Air show.
This is
and
Max
All
starting
Devils
at
and
his
Max
very
Day.
first year. Look at that!
Look, we're in the hospital.
That's Max when he was a little baby born in the hospital.
Oh,
That's just because you were kneeling down. That'll go away.
let's take these off so you can relax.
That'll go away. That's just because you were kneeling on this carpet. It makes a little texture in your skin. That's not gonna hurt you.
No, don't touch it.
It will go away. You were kneeling on the carpet. That's what.
Don't touch
You were
it.
kneeling on the carpet. That's what caused it. There's Max doing his first cry.
No!
Look, that's you when you were little. And they put little.
Look! There's Max with the airplane.
I know.
Look,
we're gonna
this
put
is
these
this
in
is
one
what I'm
side.
trying to say is that.
I brought them out so
Alright.
Paul could put them in.
Okay.
We're in. And he let
This is
Max
Max
go
when he was a
out.
little
Look at that.
baby, and his daddy got all dressed up in the hospital stuff so he could go in the hospital too. There he is, little Max. there's you laying in your mommy's arms for the
Look,
very
mommy's
first time.
giving you a
You
kiss.
see, you're so small. When you have a baby brother or baby sister, they'll be small like that too at first, and then they'll grow.
See how small you were?
So you've
Yeah.
gotten bigger. There you are, right there
There
in your
you
mommy's arms.
are.
Mommy's giving you
There's you, look at
her
my
first
baby.
kiss. Mommy's giving you her first kiss right there.
Yeah.
And look at this book has a lot of firsts in it. This is all Max's first day.
Look, that's your first
You were in the
day.
hospital.
Don't you want to look at the picture?
You want us to bring it up here?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, look at the
Okay.
pictures.
No, scratch them and make them worse. You want to turn the pages? Look at who came to visit you in the hospital.
Look.
Who came to visit you?
Grandpa.
Grandpa and Grammy
Yeah,
and Great Gram. They all came to visit you in the hospital. That's right.
Who was a cute baby?
And who else came to visit you in the hospital?
Who's that? Is that Janice? I can't see.
Janice and Jimmy. They came to visit you when you were a very little baby. Look how small you were. You were so small. You hadn't grown to be the big boy you are now yet. Look who else came to visit you in the
Who's
hospital.
that?
Who's that?
Uncle Alan.
Uncle Alan. And he gave you the big Winnie the Pooh. And look who else came to visit you. Who else came to visit you when you were very little and held you in his arms? That's right, Eric.
He calls Eric Eric.
And look who else came to visit you when you were in the hospital and held you in their arms. Lynn and Carrie. And who's that? Who's that? Yeah, the dog. And who's that right there?
Who's that?
He doesn't recognize her anymore because she's changed her hair. That's Birch.
And look, see that dog was
Her hair
in
was
the
different.
hospital.
See, the dog was watching over you in the
He was
hospital.
watching over you. He's scared now of that
That's
dog.
why we don't worry about the dog, because he's always there for you. Lynn and Gary gave you that dog. This was your very first outfit. Remember when we went down to the baby store and picked out an outfit for your baby brother or baby sister? Well, Mommy and Daddy picked out this outfit for you to wear.
Mommy, and he has toys.
Yes,
And
Grammy and
it's
Grampy and Great Gram bring those toys for you in the hospital. Look, there's you in your first outfit. You're so small. Who else came to visit you in the hospital? That's right. There's you in Grammy Palladino's arms.
Who's those Lord support system?
You went in
And
there
there's
in the hospital.
And I held you in my arms.
Right.
Yeah.
and there's Mommy and Daddy getting ready to take you home.
Oh man, I was so bloated.
We were getting ready to take you home. And there's you when you came to our house for the very first time. You were in the little baby carrier. And Mommy and Daddy
Oh
brought
yeah,
you
Grandma
home.
took these pictures.
And we were very happy to have you home with us. And here's your very first day at home when it's daytime. You see, you came home at night. Then the daytime came and you had pictures of you in the next day. You see? There's you. You're so small. You can't even recognize yourself. You look so different. But then they started opening your eyes and you started looking more like yourself. You see? You started looking more like you.
That's Big Brother's sister's toys.
You're right. But when they were your toys
They were
when
your
you were
toys
little.
then. They were baby
You're
toys.
gonna let your little baby brother or sister use your toys.
Yeah.
And look, you didn't have any teeth back then. You didn't have any teeth. They hadn't grown in yet.
Yeah.
And then
That's you getting a bath in the
look,
sink.
you got a bath in the kitchen sink.
That was
when you
your
were
first
little.
bath.
When you were so little.
And look, it's tummy.
You know what that is? That's
Yeah.
your little belly button. It hadn't healed up yet. It took about 2 weeks for that to heal up.
Look, what's that?
That's you having your bath in
You're
the sink.
crying.
And you didn't know what it was because it was all new.
You're crying there.
You did a lot of crying when you were a little baby. Babies cry. You see how you used this? And now your baby brother or baby sister will use it. But this was your toy. And you took a nap down there. There's Granny holding you.
That's cute.
And you slept in a bassinet first before you had a crib. That's you sleeping.
Oh, that's a good one, Ma. You're gonna.
Look who else came to visit you. Who's that?
Uncle Dave.
What does he do? What is he, a policeman?
Oh, you can get your water, Mom.
came to visit you after you were born.
Oh, this was such a cute outfit. I can't wait to get that out of here.
And look who else came to visit you.
Yeah.
That's at Grammy Palladino's house, and they came over to visit you.
Janice, Marissa.
It's
It's the first time.
You don't recognize them because they look different because they're so
Might
small
be the
now,
first
aren't
time
they?
Marissa.
Oh, look at this. There's your
First
first sample
Christmas.
picture.
That's the most adorable little first Christmas picture. You know what though, Paul? I know we want to go to Mount Dora, but we gotta get the baby that first Santa Claus picture.
First official one, you mean?
Yeah.
Hang on, they're coming out. Let's put these back in here. Okay. There's Max when he was 3 months old. That's about the age that Noah is right now. Look who else came to visit you.
John.
That's right. And who's that?
Mickey.
That's right.
There's John.
And look at this. Daddy had a special gift for you when you got home. A whole thing of blocks that he made for you. And Mommy had a special gift for you too.
That teddy bear.
That's a teddy bear. And you were wearing a Santa Claus costume for your first Christmas. Look, you were wearing a Santa Claus outfit for your very first Christmas. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
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 Look at this big group of people. That's everybody you know. Grammy, Great Gram,
He's never
Mickey,
looked at you.
John, Mommy, Daddy, and Uncle Dave. There's you when you went out for one of your first walks. You got a little cap on.
Do you hear that little sound bites?
There's one of the things you
Look,
played
there's
with
some of
it
the toys.
at the hotel room we went to. And remember your first big Dillard's dinner.
Look.
There you are with your fork and your spoon
Look
ready
at
to eat.
you with the little ears on.
Oh, look at that! Now what's that? What's that right there? What is that?
That is
That was when we were building a cabin.
What is that? There's no cabin there. Where is it?
We didn't build it yet.
It wasn't built yet. We didn't have a cabin. We hadn't built it.
no.
You were born and it wasn't built. We had to build it after you were born. Do you remember us building the cabin?
Yeah.
We have another book that shows
Yeah,
us building the
I
cabin.
remember.
Look at you sitting on top of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park sign.
Oh, Mom, this picture's too cute. You gotta show Mom that one. Show her.
All right.
Here.
Look at that picture there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, we're up there in the snow. Look at you in the snow. There you are. You're up in the snow, up in the mountains, up on the top of the mountains. And look, even back then when you were a little baby, the doggy still came around. You see?
Look at him over here. You can hardly see.
Yeah. And
Look, you're
Who's that?
sleeping.
who's that? Why don't you scoot over so you can, Mom can sit up here too.
No,
She's missing out.
I'm fine.
That is Uncle
it?
Dave.
We can all fit on this couch.
That's Uncle Dave.
No, I'm fine.
That's Uncle Rafe.
That's Uncle Ray.
That's Uncle Rafe.
And if that's Max in there in the snow with his Jeep.
Mm-hmm. There you are. Up at the top of the
That's
mountains.
me with my head about to fall down. Remember how tired we were, Mom?
Look at Joanna, her awful hair. Oh my gosh, what's she thinking? Uh-oh. Oh, it went off. It's blinking. I better rewind over that. No, I tell her when it's nice. But here it wasn't as nice.
Her
as it
hair
was.
was short there.
But it's nice now. If in case it's still going. Okay. Oh look! There's Max and his bouncy thing. And Daddy built you your first blocks. Would you like to build blocks again now?
Yeah.
We'll get them out. Okay, we'll build them.
Now.
Oh, we will. Right now we're looking at pictures.
Look, that's him steering the boat.
You're right.
That's right.
You
That's
went on
the
a
St.
cruise.
John's River.
We looked for alligators along this side. And you were
You were
still
such a
small.
little bald guy.
You were still small, but we took you up on deck. Who's that?
That is Grandpa.
You're right. John Paul came to visit you when you were very little.
And look, that's Summer's toy.
Yeah, that was one that you had over at Grammy Palladino's house. She had that there for you. Oh, look at that. Who gave you that Superman? Uncle Dave gave you that Superman. And you took it everywhere you went when you were little.
He's so cute.
There's Max sitting in the baby swing. We're getting that baby swing out for your new baby brother or baby sister now. And this is when Mom and Daddy took you to New Orleans. You saw the horses. This is where we ate our beignets and cafe au laits. We took you up. Took you down to see these trees. Lots of different places. Do you remember going to New Orleans? Seeing the bridge and the water out there? You remember that?
Okay. We were in a levee.
You remember seeing these plantations with all these trees?
No, when they're there.
We carried you around in the stroller. This is actually in Mount Dora here. Jean Paul came to visit when we went to Mount Dora.
There's Max eating a beignet.
Oh,
donut.
there he is eating a beignet. Look at him go.
Before he could eat a beignet donut.
He ate it. No, he did.
Oh, this is a cute one. Look at Taylor and Max together as
That's Taylor and
babies.
Max.
Mom.
Taylor and Max.
Look, and that's Taylor's first birthday, and you were there helping.
You went to Taylor's first birthday party. Isn't that something?
I want to go there too.
This is a good picture of Taylor and Max as babies together. One's a year, one's 6 months. Okay. We gotta get that one out too.
That's a nice outfit.
Hey, Mom, we got lots of pictures with Mom in here.
Sure, she came to visit a lot. Well, this is where we got the photos out and tried to do a real photo shoot. You're so special.
Yeah, he's so cute. Look at him.
This is gonna take you hours.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
This is where they
Just
came
going
and they did a photo shoot in our house. Do you remember when they came and did a photo shoot in our house?
I don't think he remembers.
And they did a commercial out there. Daddy took you out there and showed you what they did. Remember all those people were out in our house? Out in our yard? Do you remember when they were out there?
Yeah.
He was such a chubby little thing here.
That's what ultimately did our grass in, right there.
Max, you're a chubby little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Max swimming in the pool for the first time. Look at him.
Yeah.
This is when you were a little baby.
And this is Max when he went to Disney World.
Oh yeah, look.
He went to Cinderella's castle and ate right up in there. You ate right in that dining room right there, and you had that hat on your head. You had that crown on your head. We still have that
You
crown.
were the
Brought it home.
king.
Yeah.
It's in your bedroom, in your closet.
See, you were
We
eating.
saved
You
it
were
for
the
you.
king.
Yeah,
You were
that's
the
where you were
king.
when you were eating. You were eating inside the castle. That right there is right inside of here. That's where that is. That chair right there is right inside of this castle right here.
Oh, look at the cute little. I forgot
And this
how
is
many
you
cute
on the
little clothes
Jungle
I bought.
Cruise. That's you on the Jungle Cruise when we went on the Jungle Cruise and we saw the animals. You were very- Yes, I know you liked going on it again. And where's this? Remember this? We had our little shower set up out there. By the cabin, we used to take showers outside and you'd play outside. See, here's you sitting down there by the hose.
And look.
This is you. Look. At the top of chimney tops. That's you. Daddy's holding you. Do you remember whenever I'm on this road, I always point up and say, you went up to the top of chimney tops, Max. And I always point up and I say, you went up there when you were real little. There's you up there. And this is the road where I always say,
Look, there's a queen.
yeah.
Is it Carol?
And look,
Well, that's still going.
with that right there.
That's a buffalo. You went and stopped in Cherokee and saw the buffalo and the Indians.
Look with that.
I think you may see on the next page, you might see an Indian. We got your picture taken with the Indian. No, I don't see an Indian here. But this is you up at the top of the mountain. That's the road I always look up and say, you were at the top of that mountain. See, there you are. There you are.
That's Max.
It's Max at the top of the mountain. When you were very little.
You know what?
One
You're
more.
little. You used to grow up and then play with those toys.
Mm-hmm. You had the baby toys when you were
Look,
little.
there's Polo.
Now you have bigger boy
Do
toys.
you remember Polo, Grandma Dino's dog? Mm-hmm.
Then we went water skiing. Daddy's water skiing. Look at that. Daddy water skiing. Remember seeing Daddy water skiing? You know where this is? This is in Texas. Your Uncle Dave and Mommy and Daddy took it to a special place where the cowboys go. And we got hats, and you wore your hat. And Uncle Dave came along, and Daddy wore a hat. There's you on top of, as an Indian, on top of a horse. Look at that. And this is where Daddy's wearing a cowboy hat. And you're back there wearing a cowboy hat too. You can't see it too well, but you're wearing a cowboy hat. There's a look at, and Batman came to Ryan's birthday party. Remember that? Batman came.
There's kids crying.
That's you never know. There's Max Eaton in his high chair when he's a little boy. And look, even then, you were that little. You went on the swing at the park. When you were that little. Now you're a big boy and you went on the big swings today for the first time. Oh, there's
Max's
Max's.
first bear.
Look, Max, there's your first bear that you ever saw in the mountains.
And look, right there. That's Ray Brother's sister's toy.
You're right. You're
That's
right.
right, they were your toys when you were a baby.
He notices the toys all the
That's out of
time.
shape here.
Hmm?
That was out of shape.
Look at you, man. Skin's just hanging on you.
I know.
You look ill.
I know.
Oh, honey. Don't get like that.
I told you, I'm a child. Thanks.
That's Grandpa.
You're right. Look at you with your long hair.
Look, chubby and-
Always so cute.
Look, there's you and who's that?
Where was this?
Who's that?
Oh, this was at Grand Floridian.
Max and
Taylor.
Taylor, you can't recognize her because she looks small too. You see, all little children grow. Your little baby brother or baby sister will start out really
That's a
small.
roller coaster.
Yeah, you had one like that, isn't it? That's a doctor kit. It looks like a roller coaster. There's you on your front swing in the front yard when you were so little. You see, your baby brother or baby sister's gonna start out really small too, and then they grow just like you. Here's you at Grammy's with all these little teddy bears surrounding you.
Oh, yeah.
There's you.
Remember that
Remember, you
picture,
used to
Mom?
grab everybody by
Yeah.
the cheek, by the neck, and you used to squeeze them. You used to go like that. That's what you're doing at Grammy right there. And there's where we went to the wedding in Texas.
And that's where he went.
This we went in the cabin. Yeah, we went there with everybody. You went on top of Daddy's back. You see, you're on Daddy's back right
Yeah.
there, up on top. And there's Max eating his first beignet.
No, the second vignette.
Second beignet. He got powdered sugar all over his
This
face.
is when he was actually able to
You got
eat it.
powdered sugar all over your face.
This is actually his first vignette because he was able to eat it.
And this is you when you're swimming over at Grammy and Grandpa's house. And here's us back at the Texas place again. There's Max with his cowboy hat. And Daddy's got a cowboy hat too. Yeah. And Max sleeping. And this is one of the fancy restaurants he went to. The very fancy restaurant. Do you recognize this? Oh, that's one of those beds at the Texas Ranch. Yeah, that was at one of these in this house here. Oh, here's Max playing in the leaves. Do you remember playing in the leaves?
Look at Max in the cowboy hat.
Max in the cowboy hat too. Remember playing in the leaves when you were little? Crawling around in the grass. And there's Max playing with Tori and Janice. And there's your cousin Renee that got married in Texas when you were wearing the hat. There you are at the wedding right there wearing your hat. Your cowboy hat. There's your Uncle Leonard. He lives up in Michigan. We gotta go visit him sometime. He's the one that has a cabin over
Let's
here.
go do that.
We need to get you another one because we're missing too many pieces from that. We need to get you another one of those.
Yeah.
There's you in your car when you were very little. Remember how we used to not have anything in the fireplace and you crawl in there and play? Now we have the fireplace things back.
I will turn it.
All right. This is
Oh, the black and white
beach.
pictures of the beach.
Now turn the other page.
Okay, let's not bend them. We gotta turn them like that. There you go. There's you at the beach again. He was still alive.
Yeah. You and Mom were worried he was going to be
Look there.
fat.
Look. I want some of
remember
those
that.
right
You
there.
do?
I want some of those presents.
Okay, you were worried you were
And
going to
you
have a
loved
fat
it.
kid.
You loved
Those are your
Those-
toys.
I thought he looked cute.
Those are your toy Hot Wheel cars that Grammy Roberts got you.
I want some of those
And you know what?
in my birthday
You
card.
still have them, but we'll get you some more if you like. But these are the ones your Grammy Roberts gave you for your birthday, and you still have them in your Hot Wheel
What's
box
that
over there.
formula? You drank
They're
it
just
like
not in the
crazy.
package anymore.
You
Now you
don't
have them out so
drink
you can play with
formula.
them. And then you had people come over for your birthday, and that is your first year picture right there. You were 1 year old, and there's your birthday cake. And there's you eating your first birthday cake. And that's the end of the first year. You did all those things in your very first year.
I look at those pictures.
You did all those things in your very first year.
Now
Would you like to?
this one.
Would you like to see your second year now?
Yeah, the second.
This is your second year.
Son, he-
This is your second year. Okay?
Yeah.
You see, you're starting off eating your birthday cake again. And playing with some of the toys. Bert got you those ducks.
Look at the chubby face.
Mm-hmm. Your stroller. And there's the whole gang that came over for your birthday. Eric, Bert, Grammy, Uncle Mo, Great Gram, Michael, Gary, Lynn, Daddy, Mommy, Grammy Palladino, and Max.